Hey, what's going on everybody? Hilse here with you today. Before I start this video, be sure to subscribe and turn post notifications on because as you can see in the comments below, I answer any and all questions within the first hour of every video release. So if you're trying to get in contact with me, that is by far the best way possible and by far the most effective, obviously. Before I get into this, this is a very rare, I don't think there is a video like this on YouTube actually, and that's what I like to do, the videos that really no one else does. Before I get into this, if you could support me just a little bit, hit that like button, it helps me out so much. Before I get into these details, I'm gonna give you guys some good information in this video. So if you can hit like right here, that helps support me, that helps support the channel, and that just helps support everybody as a whole at the end of the day. So let me get right into it. Common dropshipping misconceptions. I'm definitely someone who can actually speak on this because I've had several ads go viral, I had several videos go viral, so I've had tons of people, I'm talking tens of thousands of people message me about drop shipping. Is it this? Is it that? Hey, I heard this. Hey, I heard that. I'm just gonna clear up the most common drop shipping misconceptions right here in this video. Hopefully by the end of this video, you'll have a better grasp on drop shipping, the ins and outs and everything in between. Okay, so the first drop shipping misconception is this an MLM, a multi-level marketing business, basically? Absolutely not. I can kind of see why people think that, but I kind of can't. There really is no multiple levels here. If you guys don't know what an MLM is, it's like if you take toothpaste and if you sell a bunch of toothpaste, you make money on each bottle, but if you get people to sign up underneath of you to sell toothpaste too, you get a percentage of that. And then there's usually multiple stages. So if you get someone, when the Bitcoin phase came through, there was a lot of MLM going on all these software companies. You sign up and you're selling tubes of toothpaste, for example, and you're making $2, $3 a tube, and then you get someone else to sign up. Well, you'll usually get a sign-on bonus for getting someone else to sign up, and then you'll get a percentage of each of their sales of tubes that they sell. And then any person they get to sign up, then you'll also get a trickle-down effect of maybe 50 cents a tube, and so on and so forth. That is what MLM is actually. That's when you're gaining profits from the people you get to sign up with and the sales they get. So these people, I get these comments all the time, oh, this is an MLM, this is a scam. No, it's definitely not. Where is the MLM? Where is the levels here, It really doesn't make any sense to me. I have over 3,000 students at this point. I don't get a dime of anything they sell, not one. I don't want that. That's why I get a lot of people messaging me hey, can you sell my store and we can, sign a contract for a percentage of the profits. I don't want my hand in anybody's money whatsoever. One, because it's gonna be hard as hell for me to track it. Two, it's gonna be hard as hell for people to actually, give up that percentage. And then three, why would I not just do the store myself and just make 100% of the profits? It makes no sense to me. But 100% dropshipping is not even close to an MLM. I'm gonna clear that up right from the get-go. Next, a lot of people think dropshipping is a scam. They're like, oh, dropshipping is a scam. You're just upselling the product to sell to stupid people. What do you think Best Buy and Walgreens and Walmart and Target and every department store and retail store in existence does? You get product for a lower cost and you sell it for a higher cost and you collect the profit. That is how retail businesses are done. The only difference is dropshippers, we don't hold any stock, we don't hold any inventory. We don't buy anything till someone buys it from us first, and we get rewarded for connecting the manufacturer with the buyer through Facebook ads or however you're doing it. It's not a scam, it's just a modern day business structure. It's so that you don't have to forfeit thousands of dollars just to start a business. I think the average business costs $30,000 to start before you even make one sale. Drop shipping, and this is gonna get into the other misconceptions, so I'm not gonna get too deep into it. It only costs maybe a couple $100s to really test a lot of products. So when people come at me with the scam, it's okay, so basically you're admitting that everything you've ever bought ever, even on Amazon, even on any online retailer, they're scamming you too. These people aren't just gonna give you the product for what they get it for. That makes no sense. That's not a business at all, okay? So it's definitely not a scam. It's a legitimate business model. PayPal recognizes it. Most payment processors recognize it. That's why I see people all the time being oh, PayPal doesn't allow you to drop ship. And yeah, they definitely do. So don't listen to these people. Again, never listen to anybody who's never done whatever it is you're trying to do, or you're gonna end up not doing it just like them. So why would you ever listen to someone who's never done whatever it is? On anything. Why would you even take a little bit of their advice? You wanna only ask people who've actually done it. I get this message a lot, and mostly in the comments on an ad I'm running or something. It's not a real job. Bro, get a real job. I get that all the time. oh yeah, but you're not contributing anything to society. Get a real job. I work manual labor. I literally get people who message me like really trying to convince me to get a real job. And I'm like, are they trying to convince me to get a real job for my benefit or to alleviate their insecurities over the job they're working that they're not getting paid enough to do? Like, I think it's the latter for sure. Like, they're definitely no concern of mine. They're just mad that they're seeing a kid most of the time way younger than them doing way less work, like physical labor work, and getting way more and getting rewarded way more for it. And then their excuse is, well, at least I'm contributing to society. I guarantee I've affected way more people than you, buddy. That stuff, it annoys me, but at this point, it just rolls off my back. Like, if you guys follow my Instagram, you saw that guy, like, I get death threats for no reason. Like, it's just like, and it's mostly from older people, which is hilarious. Like, I always just I like going into the profiles and just looking at this person, and I'm like, okay, this 50-year-old man literally took the time out of his day to write me a paragraph of why I should kill myself today. And I just visualize this person being like, little fucker, get his fucking ass. And it's like, it makes me really sad for like the older generation. I know the older generation's like, oh, we feel so bad for the younger generation. Our generation is the smartest generation in existence because we've had access to the internet and any information possible basically our entire lives. Like, I got the internet when I was 6 years old. Like, a lot of people will get frustrated and just label dropshipping as a scam or not a real job when it definitely is. It's just a new modern day business model that's way smarter than most business models, honestly. This is another misconception, that you need a lot of money to get into it. Now, if you're going into Amazon FBA, that would be true. You typically need a couple $1,000s just to even start. The beautiful thing about dropshipping is, again, you don't buy anything until someone buys it from you first. The only investments you make are, Shopify software, which if you want a 14-day free trial, I'll have a link in the description below where you can just try it out. No, you don't even have to put in a credit card. But I think it's like $27 a month to start, and that's really nothing. And then where a lot of the investment comes in is definitely the Facebook ads, okay? So I always say typically you want to start off with $5 to $10 a day. So you got to think, in the grand scheme of things, starting a regular brick and mortar business costs around like $30,000 to start. If you are meant to actually be an entrepreneur or start your own business, you're gonna be more than okay with spending a couple $100s a month testing products which might end up paying hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. It does not, in business terms, it does not cost much money. Like, a couple $100s is literally nothing. Historically, this is nothing to start a business. And again, it's what lays the foundation for a long-lasting brand. This is not like quick grab, general store type shit that you're gonna find on my channel at least. This is one product, and I'm gonna get into this later. This is finding one product that's gonna lay the foundation for a multi-product store that you can use your email list you gain from selling one product massively, as well as the pixel data. So you really do not need much money to start this, like maybe a couple $100s, and then I would obviously recommend investing in a course so you have actual guidance into how to do it, so you're not just throwing money whichever which way and just following like mixed up YouTube recommendations, and you're taking all sorts of other different people's advice and compiling them into one, and then it's just a mess. So, I mean, obviously not to be biased, but I would invest in my course. You can find that in the description too below, simplifiedropshipping.com. I've had students do hundreds of thousands of dollars, many of them. I have over 3,000 students now, and success stories every single day. It's just amazing and mind-blowing to see this every single day. So the next misconception is you need a lot of time. Now, this one is arguable because if you're doing the general store or, the niche store from scratch, yeah, that's gonna take quite a bit of time. You're gonna be spending hours and hours, uploading products, filling in the descriptions, finding the videos and then launching ads for each one. And then that's why when I got into dropshipping, I didn't wanna get into that mess at all. Like, that is so much more work than my system, which is way more simpler, way more cost effective, and definitely time effective. I heavily stress one product dropshipping because it's the most time and cost effective. You can set up everything. I'm talking your Shopify store, the in and outs of your store, the Facebook page, the Facebook pixel implementation, and launching an ad. You can do all this in 5 to 6 hours for real. Then it's all set up, and then from there, since you're only doing one product and you're focusing down on one product and you're making the mistakes on one product, you're not gonna lose as much money, and it's only gonna take about 2-3 hours a week. Like that is it, guys, to find that one product and scale it. When you're doing many products, especially as a beginner, if you're doing many products, that just gives you way more chances to fail, lose money, and waste a lot of time, which you can't get. Time is the most precious commodity. You cannot get that back. So that's why I heavily recommend the one product format, because it doesn't take a lot of time at all. Again, everything, 5 to 6 hours, picking the product, making the store, making everything, and launching the ad with at the end in 5 to 6 hours. That is by far my biggest recommendation, and it's pretty obvious. Like, why would you not? You're gonna scale one product, you're gonna get thousands, if not tens of thousands of orders until, you know, eventually it dries up, and then now you have this beautiful niche targeted email list and pixel data that you can now target with a multi-product niche store surrounding that one product's niche. So that's what I would definitely recommend you guys doing, especially in 2019. All right, the next misconception is you have to build relationships with suppliers. Nope, you just go on AliExpress.com. Not Alibaba. Alibaba is for ordering bulk. That's not what we're doing here. That's not drop shipping. That's buying in bulk, holding inventory, and then selling it one by one. AliExpress allows you to, AliExpress link with Oberlo allows you to link single items into your store so that when someone buys from you for an upcharge price, you can then buy from AliExpress, intertwine with Oberlo with one click, and sends it right to them with the information they provided to you. So really, you don't need any relationships for suppliers until maybe you're doing like hundreds and hundreds of orders a day, and then it'd probably be a good idea to have a good relationship with your supplier so you can talk down costs and such. All right, moving on. The next misconception is you have to know the ins and outs of Facebook ads. Absolutely not. There is so many details to Facebook ads that you will just not use. Like I've been doing e-commerce businesses for like a year and a half now, and I only really use like 3 or 4 of the campaigns, and I think there's 13 or 14. So when you first open up the ads manager, don't get intimidated by how many different options there are, how many different kinds of ads you can launch. You really only need to learn like 3 or 4. And that's why I really recommend you guys actually getting a dropshipping course. Like, it's a great investment. If you saw my last video, the best thing you can invest in nowadays is yourself, not the stock market, not real estate, and yourself. So you have full knowledge to do whatever it is you're trying to do. And anything you're doing can basically relate back to Facebook ads. Like, I could go on and on about how beneficial Facebook ads are. Like, I literally became famous in my city. I live in Clayton, Missouri with one Facebook ad. Like, it's just wild what you can do. You can manipulate the world around you with Facebook ads. So that's what and that's definitely where a lot of the benefit of getting a course comes from, is knowing how to do Facebook ads and what stage to scale and what to look for to scale and when to stop so you don't lose a lot of money. So invest in a course, you really will actually make that money back by not making the mistakes that most beginners do. So again, I do have that course down there if you guys are interested, simplifiedropshipping.com. All right, so this misconception always makes me laugh. Like, people are always like, oh, well, I feel like it's like too late to start dropshipping. Like, I feel like it'll be dead any sooner, like the death of dropshipping or anything like that. No, that's not true at all. When I first started, I started in 2016. Like, I thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, I missed the golden opportunity. 2014, 2015, that would have been perfect to dropship. And that wasn't the case. Like, I ended up scaling multiple stores to hundreds of thousands of dollars just because I didn't let that negativity and a lot of people who never did whatever it is I was trying to do get into my brain, because they were all saying, oh bro, it's not worth it anymore. Like, Bitcoin's the new wave. Oh, it's too late. It's gonna be dead any second. Or like, just a lot of negativity out there, but they don't really understand what's going on behind the scenes. Like, I went out to Berlin to meet with the founder of Oberlo, Thomas Slimas, and he was telling me all that. Like, I had the same question for him, like, where do you see dropshipping going? He's like, well, I mean, we're opening fulfillment centers in the United States, in the United Kingdom, like all over the world, because most of the fulfillment was coming from China. And now they're just opening so many different fulfillment centers that not only are you cutting down on the shipping time, which is the next thing I'm gonna talk about, but you're also just making it a better experience for the buyer. And then a lot of people are saying, you know, the Facebook ad survey is gonna come and destroy dropshipping. I bought stuff on Facebook and I still haven't gotten one thing. I think Facebook gave up on that survey thing. I haven't heard a thing about it. I remember Alex Murr talking about this at Ty Lopez's house when I was there like a year and a half ago. Actually, no, I'm sorry, about a year ago. He was saying that it was gonna be dead in 3 to 6 months. Hey, Alex, we're still drop shipping out here, so we're cool. I don't see it going anywhere. I think the business model is gonna adapt with the fulfillment centers going in multiple countries to get quicker delivery times, and they're just gonna, you know, fill the inventory in each one of these countries. It's gonna take some time to really get there, but you can already see it happening. I think Oberlo already has like 3 fulfillment centers in the United States alone. So dropshipping is here to stay and it's not going anywhere. It's just gonna adapt and get better. So the next misconception, it kind of trails off the last one. Why would customers wait 2 to 3 weeks to get it when they can just buy it on Amazon and eBay? Okay, first of all, dropshipping, most dropshipping is based on impulse buys. Amazon and eBay, they're not really launching visual Facebook ads. Some are relying on organic reach. Like some eBay suppliers and some Amazon suppliers definitely do launch Facebook ads, but the majority relies on a whole different system that is not really Facebook ads related. So when people ask me like, hey, won't people just buy it on Amazon and won't people just buy it on eBay? No, they won't. The only people you're competing with are on Facebook themselves. So you can like search through Facebook videos and your product you want to sell and see who you're competing with basically and what kind of ads they're doing. And you can even go and look at their targeting now, and that's a whole nother topic. But that's what you should keep in your head. Like my case that I scaled to over $200,000, it was being sold on eBay for $3.50 and on Amazon for $8 free shipping. And I was selling it for $10 with $3 shipping. This is an impulse buy. People are gonna see it, they want it, they buy it. That's why with the one product format, you don't give people that long a time to like think about it. Like when you send them onto like a general store or a niche store, they'll look at your product and be like, oh, that's interesting. And then they'll see your other ones and then they'll click around and then, you know, they'll just exit out. They won't know why they're there. You want the buyer to buy it as soon as possible so they don't even have time to research it. You want to make that decision for them to buy it yourself. Like that's why with one product stores, you eliminate the distracting tabs, you eliminate everything. It's just one straight funnel. You put them right in with a buy now at the end. So they see the Facebook ad, they're intrigued, they click on it, they you know, see the video, they see a couple pictures, they see the trust badges, they see the product, they click buy now, they autofill their information, boom, sold. They don't have time to go on Amazon. They don't have time to go to eBay. I'm sure some do. Like I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Like I'm sure some definitely do. But for the most part, most people don't, especially if it's a unique quality product, which I highly stress all of you guys doing. Don't do products that, you know, can be found at Walmart, or don't do products that everybody's trying. You want to hit that audience with something they've never seen before so that they think they can only find it on your website and get them to that buy as soon as possible without them having to think about it. So guys, I hope you like this video. These are just the common misconceptions I see asked over and over and over and over again. So hopefully this clears up a lot of that. If you guys really enjoyed this video, again, please be sure to hit like, be sure to hit subscribe. I got tons more videos coming on the way, and be sure to drop a comment, tell me what you think about this. And if you have any video ideas, I'd love to see them below. And again, if you want your Shopify free 2-week trial, right there in the description below, along with simplifiedropshipping.com, be sure to check that out. We get amazing results every single day, from 5 to 6 hours of initial work and 2 to 3 hours a week of continuous work. Oh yeah, and one more last thing. This is my clothing brand. I'm not releasing this design for a while. I'm gonna keep this in the wraps, but that other design that you guys have seen in a lot of my other videos, that will be coming out this month. I'm waiting on my last 2 prototypes to get here, my samples, just making sure the quality's right, because I gotta make sure the quality is good before I give it to you guys, make sure the design placement's right, and then I'll make a video or something and post it all over my Instagram about how you guys can buy it yourself. I'm gonna probably follow my own advice and do one product at a time, aka one design at a time. This will probably be the second or third. I got about 4 or 5 designs in my arsenal. I'm just gonna release them one by one just to make sure that all the quality is right, quality control is right. I wanna give you guys quality products. I'm barely gonna make a profit on this. I just wanna really make this just because I wanna give something out to the world that I can visually see a response by. And judging by a lot of your comments, a lot of you guys can't wait. Like at Simplify Apparel on Instagram, you guys, thank you so much. It already has 1,000 followers. And the engagement rate's crazy. Like my engagement rate on there is like 30%, which is just unheard of for Instagram, especially all these people buying for followers and all that bullshit. Don't even get me started on that. Keep it real, keep it authentic. Thanks for watching, peace.